Om Shanti. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of February 2026. On this Tuesday morning, let us listen to the Sakar Murli from our beloved Bapdada. Bapdada Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, you are now the instruments to establish the land of immortality, where there won't be any sorrow or sin. That is a viceless world. Let's hear the essence once again on this Tuesday morning. Baba says, sweet children, you are now the instruments to establish the land of immortality where there won't be any sorrow or sin. That is a viceless world. Today's question, what is the wonderful plan of the godly family? In answer, Baba says, the plan of the godly family is to have family planning and to establish the one religion of truth and destroy all the innumerable religions. People make plans for birth control. The father says, their plans cannot work. Only I come to establish that new world. All other souls will then go back to their home up above. Very few souls will remain. Om Shanti. This is a home, a university, and also an institution. So, what all does Baba define this as? This is a home, a university, and also an institution. You children, you souls, understand that he is Shiv Baba and that a soul is a saligram to whom the body belongs. The body doesn't say, my soul. The soul says, my body. So, what must we understand? The body doesn't say, my soul, but the soul says, my body. Souls are imperishable and bodies are perishable. You now consider yourselves to be souls. Our Baba is Shiva and he is the Supreme Father. You souls know that he is your Supreme Baba. He is also the Supreme Teacher and the Supreme Guru. On the path of devotion, people call out, O God, the Father. Even on the point of death too, they say, O God, He Ishwar. They call out. But it doesn't sit in anyone's intellect accurately that the Father of all souls is one. O Purifier is said. Therefore, He is also the Guru. They say, liberate us from sorrow and take us to the land of peace. Therefore, He is the Father and He is also the Purifier Satguru. So, how does Baba define Himself? O Purifier is said. So therefore, he is also the Guru. So, he is the Father, he is the Guru, and they also say, liberate us from sorrow and take us to the land of peace. Therefore, he is the Father and he is also the Purifier Satguru. Then, because he explains to us how the world cycle turns, how human beings take 84 births, and because he also explains the unlimited history and geography of the world, he is the supreme teacher. On the path of ignorance, fathers, teachers and gurus are all separate. Here, the unlimited father, teacher and guru are all one. There is so much difference. So, on the path of ignorance, fathers, teachers and gurus are all separate, whereas here, the unlimited father, teacher and guru are all one. Baba says there is so much difference. The unlimited father gives you the unlimited inheritance. Those fathers give limited inheritances. Those studies are also limited. No one knows the world history and geography. No one knows how Lakshmi and Narayan attained their kingdom, or for how long their kingdom lasted, or for how long Rama and Sita ruled in the Silver Age. So, no one knows how Lakshmi and Narayan attained their kingdom, for how long their kingdom lasted, or for how long Rama and Sita ruled in the Silver Age. They don't know anything at all. You children now understand that the unlimited Father has come to teach you. Baba also shows you the path to salvation. You became impure while taking 84 births. You now have to become pure. This is a Tamo Pradhan world. Baba says everything goes through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. Even the age of this world becomes old from new and then new from old. So everything goes through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. Baba says even the age of this world becomes old from new and then new from old. Everyone knows that there was only Bharat in the golden age and that the deities used to rule there. It used to be the kingdom of gods and goddesses. Acha. So what happened then? They took rebirth. From being Sato Pradhan, they became Sato, Rajo and then Tamo. They took such and such a number of births. Baba says 5000 years ago in Bharat, when it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, the average lifespan of a human being was 125 to 150 years. So in Satyug, the average lifespan was 125 to 150 years. That is called a land of immortality. There is never untimely death there. This is a land of death. In that land of immortality, people remain immortal. That is, they have long lifespans. In the golden age, it is a pure household ashram. It is called a viceless world. This is now a vicious world. You children now know that you are the children of Shiv Baba. You receive the inheritance from Shiv Baba. This one is Dada, that is senior brother, and that one is the grandfather. You receive the inheritance from the grandfather. Everyone has a right to the grandfather's property. Brahma is called the father of the people or Prajapita. Adam and Eve, Adam and his wife, that one is incorporeal, God the Father. This one, Prajapita, is the corporeal father. He has his own body, whereas Shiv Baba doesn't have a body of his own. So, Prajapita Brahma has a body of his own, whereas Shiv Baba doesn't have a body of his own. You receive your inheritance from Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba. You receive the grandfather's property through the father. You are once again being made into deities from human beings by Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba. They sing his praise in the Granth, that is the 6 scriptures. So Baba says, you are once again being made into deities from human beings by Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba. They sing his praise in the Granth, that is the 6th scripture, and they say it didn't take God long to change humans into deities. Who made you that? God. There is a lot of praise in the Granth. Baba says, remember Alpha and then Beta. The kingdom will be yours. So if you remember Alpha, then Beta, the kingdom will be yours. Even Guru Nanak said, chant the name of the Lord and you will receive happiness. They sing praise of that incorporeal, immortal image of the Father. The Father says, remember me and you will receive happiness. Now everyone remembers the Father. When the war is over, there will be just the one religion in the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. So when the war will be over, there will be just the one religion in the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. These matters have to be understood. God speaks. Only God is called the purifier and the ocean of knowledge. Baba says he alone is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Since we are children of the Father, we should definitely have happiness. Truly, the people of Bharat existed in the golden age. All the rest of the souls were in the land of peace. All the souls are now coming down here. We will then go and become deities and play our parts in heaven. This old world is a land of sorrow, whereas that new world is a land of happiness. When a house becomes old, rats and snakes emerge. This world is also like that. So Baba gives a Lokik example and says, when a house becomes old, rats and snakes emerge. This world is also like that. The duration of this cycle is 5000 years. It is now the end. Gandhiji too wanted there to be a new world, a new Delhi, the kingdom of God, that is Rama. However, this is only the task of the Father. So, although he was father of the nation, this is the task of only the Supreme Father. Baba says, however, this is only the task of the Father. Only the kingdom of deities is called the kingdom of Rama. There will definitely be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in that new world. First of all, Radhe and Krishna belong to separate kingdoms, and then on their marriage, they become Lakshmi and Narayan. So, Radhe and Krishna belonged to separate kingdoms, and on their marriage, they became Lakshmi and Narayan. They must definitely have performed such actions in this birth. The Father sits here and explains to you the philosophy of action, neutral action, and sinful action. Whatever actions people in the kingdom of Ravan perform, they are sinful actions. In the golden age, actions are neutral. This is also mentioned in the Gita, but they have changed the name. So Baba says, whatever actions people in the kingdom of Ravan perform, they are sinful actions, whereas in the golden age, actions are neutral, and this is also mentioned in the Gita, but they have changed the name. That is a mistake. Sri Krishna's birth takes place in the golden age. Shiva is the incorporeal Supreme Father. Baba says Sri Krishna is a corporeal human being. First there is Shiva's birthday, then they celebrate Sri Krishna's birthday in Bharat. They speak of Shivratri, that is the night of Shiva. The Father comes and gives Bharat the kingdom of heaven. After Shiva's birthday, there is Sri Krishna's birthday. Between the two, there is Rakhi because purity is needed. So, how easily and nicely Baba is explaining the world cycle. Baba says after Shiva's birthday, there is Sri Krishna's birthday or Krishna Janmashtami. Between these two, there is Rakhi because purity is needed. Raksha Bandhan is the festival of purity. There also has to be the destruction of the old world. Therefore, the war takes place and everything is destroyed, and you then come and rule in the new world. You are not studying for this old world, this land of death. So, we are not studying for this old world, this land of death. Baba says your study is for the new world, that land of immortality. There isn't any other such college. The Father says it is now the end of the land of death, and you therefore have to study and quickly become clever. So let's hear that again. Baba says, your study is for the new world, that land of immortality. There isn't any other such college. So this is the World Spiritual University. The Father says it is now the end of the land of death, and you therefore have to study and quickly become clever. He is the Father, the purifier, and He also teaches you. This is the God-Fatherly University. God speaks. Sri Krishna is the Prince of the Golden Age. He too receives the inheritance from Shiv Baba. At this time, all of you are claiming your future inheritance. So, at this time, all of us are claiming our future inheritance. Baba says you will receive the inheritance according to how much you study. If you don't study, your status becomes lower. No matter where you live, you must continue to study. The Murlis are sent abroad too. Baba continues to caution you every day. Children, remember the Father, because your sins will be absolved by doing this. The alloy in souls will be removed. Souls have to become 100% pure. They are now impure. People perform a lot of devotion. Hundreds of thousands of people go on pilgrimages and to gatherings. That has continued for birth after birth. Baba says they build so many temples, etc., and make so much effort. In spite of that, they have continued to come down the ladder. You now understand that you will go to the land of happiness with your stage of ascent, and that you will then have to come down. The degrees will then continue to decrease. So Baba says, you understand that you will go to the land of happiness with your stage of ascent, and that you will then have to come down. The degrees will then continue to decrease. Baba says the splendor of a new home definitely decreases after 10 years. You were in the new world in the golden age. Then, after 1250 years, the kingdom of Rama began. The world is now completely tamopradhan. There are so many human beings. This world has become old. Those people continue to make plans for family planning. They continue to become so confused. We write that this is the task of God the Father alone. 900,000 to a million people will go and live in the golden age. 900,000 to a million people will go and live in the golden age. All the rest will go and stay in their sweet home. Baba says this is godly family planning. Baba highlights the words godly family planning. This is godly family planning, that is 900,000 to a million people will go and live in the golden age. All the rest will go and stay in their sweet home. This is godly family planning, construction of the one religion and the destruction of all the other religions. The Father is doing His work. Those people say you are allowed to indulge in lust, but don't have any more children. So, while doing family planning, those people say you are allowed to indulge in lust, but don't have any more children. Nothing is accomplished in that way. Baba says this planning is in the hands of only the unlimited Father. The Father says, only I come to make this land of sorrow into that land of happiness. I come every 5,000 years between the end of the Iron Age and the beginning of the Golden Age. This is now the confluence age when this impure world becomes that pure world. It is only the task of the Father to establish that new world and destroy this old world. There was just the one religion in the Golden Age. Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world, the empress and emperor. You also know, says Baba, in whose memory the rosary is created. At the top there is the flower, that is the tassel, Shiv Baba, and then there is the dual bead, Brahma and Saraswati. This is their rosary. It is of those who change the world from hell to heaven, from impure to pure. Those who have departed after doing service are remembered. What is Baba saying? Those who have departed after doing service are remembered. The Father says they were pure in the golden age. It was a pure family path. They are now impure. It is sung, O purifier, come and purify us. You will not call out in this way in the golden age. No one remembers the Father when they are happy. So, Baba had said a few days ago also that no one remembers the Father when they are happy. So, no one remembers the Father in the golden age. Everyone remembers Him at times of sorrow. The Father is the liberator, the merciful and the blissful one. Baba highlights the words liberator, merciful and blissful. The Father is the liberator, the merciful and blissful one. He comes and gives everyone liberation and liberation in life. People call out to Him, come and take us to our sweet home. There is no happiness now. It is now government of the people, by the people. In the golden age, there are the king, queen and subjects. So, Baba says it is now government of the people, by the people. In the golden age, there are the king, queen and subjects. The Father tells you how you become the masters of the world. There you have plenty of wealth, infinite wealth. The buildings there are built of gold bricks. Bricks of gold emerge from machines. Then they even set diamonds and jewels into those bricks. Even in the copper age, there were so many diamonds. Baba says they were then looted. Now no gold is visible anywhere. This too is fixed in the drama. The Father says, I come every 5,000 years. Atomic bombs, etc. have been created for the destruction of this old world. That is science. Baba highlights the words atomic bombs and science. Atomic bombs have been created for the destruction of this old world. That is science. They use their intellects to invent such things with which they will destroy their own clan. They aren't manufacturing those things simply to store them. Rehearsals continue to take place. So these are all trailers of the various wars which we are seeing. Baba says rehearsals continue to take place. The war cannot start until the kingdom is established. Preparations are being made. Natural calamities are included in all of that. There won't be so many people. Baba highlights the word natural calamities. Natural calamities are also included in that. There won't be so many people. You children now have to forget this old world. Simply remember your sweet home and the sovereignty of heaven. Baba says when a new home is being built, one's intellect only remembers the new home. That new world is now being established. The Father is the bestower of salvation for all. All souls will return home and their bodies will be destroyed here. So, Baba says, all souls will return home and their bodies will be destroyed here. Souls become pure by having remembrance of the Father. You must definitely become pure. Deities are pure. Cigarettes and tobacco, etc., are never placed in front of the deity idols. They are Vaishnavas. That is called the land of Vishnu. That is a viceless world, whereas this is a vicious world. You now have to go to that viceless world. Baba says there is very little time left. So, Baba says they are Vaishnavas. That is a viceless world, whereas this is a vicious world. You now have to go to that viceless world. There is very little time left. Baba says you can understand for yourselves that everything will be destroyed with atomic bombs. War will definitely take place. They say that someone is inspiring them to make all of those things, and this is why they continue to make them. Even though they know that their own clan will be destroyed by them, they cannot stop manufacturing them. Destruction through Shankar is also fixed in the drama. Baba says destruction is just ahead. The flames of destruction emerged through the sacrificial fire of this knowledge. You are now studying in order to become the masters of heaven. This old world is to be destroyed and become new again. This cycle continues to turn. History must repeat. So Baba highlights the words, history must repeat. First, there is the original eternal deity religion, then the Moon Dynasty warrior religion. After that, those of Islam, the Buddhists, etc. come, and then the first number definitely comes again and everything else is destroyed. So how does the history repeat? Baba says, first there is the original eternal deity religion, then the Moon Dynasty warrior religion. After that, those of Islam, the Buddhists, etc. come, and then the first number definitely comes again and everything else is destroyed. Who is teaching you children? Baba asks. Incorporeal Shiv Baba. He is the teacher and the Satguru. He starts teaching you as soon as he comes, and this is why it is written, the birthday of Shiva is also the birthday of the Gita. So, Baba starts teaching us as soon as he comes, and this is why it is written, the birthday of Shiva is also the birthday of the Gita. The birthday of the Gita is also the birthday of Sri Krishna. Shiv Baba is establishing the golden age. The land of Krishna is called the golden age. It is not a sage, saint or human being teaching you. So what should we remember? That it is not a bodily being. It is not a sage, a saint or a human being teaching us. The unlimited Father, who is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, is teaching you. He gives you the inheritance for 21 births. Baba says destruction has to take place. It is of this time that it is said, some people's wealth remained buried, some people's wealth was looted by the government. There will be a lot of stealing, etc. There will also be fire. Everything will be sacrificed into this sacrificial fire. Baba says when a small fire starts somewhere now, it is soon extinguished. It will still take some time. Everyone will fight each other. There won't be anyone left to stop them fighting. After the rivers of blood, rivers of milk will flow. That is called bloodshed without cause. So Baba says, after the rivers of blood, rivers of milk will flow. That is called bloodshed without cause. Some children have had visions, but you will also see all of it with your physical eyes at that time. So what is Baba cautioning us? Though some children have seen the visions of future earlier, Baba says you will, but you will also see all of it with your physical eyes at that time. Before destruction takes place, remember the Father, and your souls will become Satopradhan from Tamopradhan. The Father is preparing you for the establishment of the new world. When the kingdom is fully established, destruction will take place. Acha, to you, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children, and we, the spiritual children, also say Namaste to our spiritual father. Today's essence for Dharana has 2 points. The first point, make yourself worthy of going to the land of Vishnu. Become completely pure. Renounce impure food and drink. Baba says use everything you have in a worthwhile way before destruction takes place. Second point, study and quickly become clever. Pay attention to not performing any sinful actions. Today's blessing, may you transform complaints, faryad, into remembrance, yad, and become a natural and constant yogi. So the blessing of this Tuesday morning is, may you transform faryad into yad and become a natural and constant yogi. Baba explains the blessing. The speciality of the confluence age is that you make effort now and instantly receive the fruit of that. When you become an embodiment of remembrance for a minute, you immediately experience attainment. So Baba says the speciality of the confluence age is that you make effort now and instantly receive the fruit of that. When you become an embodiment of remembrance for a minute, you immediately experience attainment. The future is guaranteed. Baba highlights the word guaranteed. The future is guaranteed. But even more elevated than the future is your elevated present fortune. Maintain the intoxication of your fortune and you will have natural remembrance. When there is remembrance, there cannot be complaints. What can I do? How can I do this? I cannot do this. Give me some help. These are complaints. Baba says, so stop complaining and become a natural and constant yogi. So today's blessing was, may you transform complaints, that is faryad, into remembrance, that is yad, and become a natural and constant yogi. Finally, today's slogan, those who move along while considering themselves to be guests experience the stage of greatness. Let's hear the slogan of Tuesday morning once again. Baba says in the slogan, those who move along while considering themselves to be guests experience the stage of greatness. Om Shanti. In the Abhyakt signal, with the speciality of unity and faith, become full of success. Today's point is, when you have accumulated the power of the gathering, the power of love, the power of one another's cooperation, and the power of tolerance, Maya will not then be able to attack you, and the drums of victory will then beat. So, what all powers? Baba says when you have accumulated the power of the gathering, the power of love, the power of one another's cooperation, and the power of tolerance, Maya will not then be able to attack you, and the drums of victory will then beat. When you are all seen to be united, when you remain lost in the love of the one, when you remain in a constant and stable stage, the signs of revelation will then become visible. The promise of all of you will bring about this revelation. Acha, Om Shanti.